Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot doing a quick read for you all. We're going to take this die to choose the decks to make the message you need to hear. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, etc. If any card repeats, I will point that out in case that's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I will point that out in case that's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. There is a random playlist called, well, actually, it's called Random. It has deck reviews in it. I think that's it. If it resonates or if you like it, feel free to hit the like button. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of your other signs, and let's roll. All right, so we're going to use Steampunk, and this is one of the decks that I've reviewed. So this one. So which spread is going to be your first spread today? What is the first one? So, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what we got for you. It is, will they call? Why didn't they call? All right, so it is a 4-card spread. I don't know what just fell. Oh, good, the kitten's in here. So, on the bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Okay, so either you needing to boss up or be more and take charge, or you're dealing with somebody who is a little bit on the controlling side. So what is the current situation? King of Pentacles. So there's a focus on stability right now, focus on money, hopefully not somebody being materialistic, but King of Pentacles, this is the current situation, just focusing on money and stability at the moment. What is the challenge? Travel, distance maybe. There may be distance involved. Either somebody's acting distant or there is actual physical distance, or someone is currently traveling. Get the World card. So what is the advice or action at the moment? So this is actually calling for you to take action. And it could be, it's you're being asked to reach out. So will they call? Why didn't they call? It's telling you to reach out, because this is in the advice position. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you reach out, it's going to probably end up, the outcome is probably going to be sex, because actually, ooh, look at that. So if you reach out, I'm not saying you're going to reach out offering sex, but the Ace of Wands, okay, that's baby. The Ace of Wands is usually a card having to do with passion or sex. Anything that like really arises your passions. But the outcome is the Ace of Cups. So this is actually, a new start in love. So that's the outcome. So I'm not saying, Aquarius, that you offer sex, but it's telling you to reach out. It's telling you to take charge or reach out and be very passionate. And the outcome is going to be a new start in love. The only concern, okay, so are you manifesting what you want, or is someone trying to manipulate you? Because here on the bottom of the deck is the Magician. This is either manifesting or manipulation. So hopefully you're not being manipulated by somebody. Hopefully the person isn't controlling and manipulative. That's my only concern. So let's dig a little deeper with the next spread, which is what is he, she really thinking? And it's a 6-card spread done with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. So this deck, and there's the Magician again on the front of the deck. So let's see what else is going on. Okay, so you or they, someone is feeling a little bit chilly right now. Here is on the bottom of the deck the Queen of Swords. Regardless, it's not really a gender thing, but it is, it's, not being very warm and fuzzy at the moment. So let's see. Maybe they're being kind of chilly to you. What is he, she saying? Well, they're not. This person isn't talking right now. So if you're trying to figure out what they're thinking, right now they're not saying anything. They're kind of keeping to themselves. This is actually a Virgo card. That's the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about, hiding out, seeking answers. What are they really thinking? Ooh. Well, okay, so they either are obsessed with you, Or, again, back to the whole manipulation. What are they really thinking? Either they're codependent, they're obsessed with you. They may be thinking only of sex. But, you know, as far as their thinking, this is the thinking. You know, it's the devil card. So they're either thinking they just want sex, or they want to manipulate you. But, you know, their thoughts are not the most healthy at the moment. So it could be either they're thinking of manipulating, they're thinking of, you know, just materialistic. They want to use you for money. They might want to use you in some way, shape, or form, or manipulate you. So, what are they really feeling deep down? Well, here's the problem. You're dealing with either someone who's a juggler or somebody who is always weighing their options. They have a hard time deciding. They have a hard time choosing what they want. They can never decide. They're always between decisions, always, you know, up in the air, back and forth. It could be somebody whose emotions are up in the air. You know, one minute they're happy, the next minute they're, you know, depressed or mad or sad. Or so what are they really feeling deep down? Unstable emotions, I would say. What his or her actions and behaviors towards you? Now, either they're making you feel left out on the cold, which I think is actually probably more likely the case. Their behaviors towards you, they're making you feel left out in the cold. They're not giving to you either. That's a pentacle card, so that's usually has to do with money and stability. But look, they're making you feel left out in the cold. Maybe you feel like they're not contributing financially. The outside influences that are having an impact. All right, so I'm going to ask for clarification on the Eight of Wands because, okay, so somebody wanting to rush things. So maybe they're trying to force you to act and chase them and reach out to them. So is this what's going on? That's the outside influences. They're trying to get you to chase them? Or somebody chasing them, or they're chasing somebody else. So you got the Queen of Wands as clarifying. The future in the next 2 to 3 months. Okay, so Aquarius, I am going to say a big old no on this person. Because unless they go through a huge transformation, this is the next 2 to 3 months. That's the card of ending or things just dying out. So is this thing going to just die out over the next 2 to 3 months? Yeah. Going to take a break. You're going to be on a break. So this is, I mean, you're probably on a break right now, but next 2 to 3 months, that's where it's going to be as well. Maybe this person just needs, maybe they need rest. Maybe they need to recuperate. If they have some kind of emotional situation going on, then maybe they need help for it. All right, so what else do we have? Let's see. The next spread is called Internet Dating Vetting Spread, and it is done with the Light Seers deck. So let's just see, for some of you all who are interested in maybe someone new, or you're testing the waters, let's just see what's out there. So, King of Cups. Okay, this is all about, emotional maturity. King of Cups, it's also a Scorpio card, but this is all about emotional maturity. So, maybe you're looking for someone who's a little more emotionally mature. So it's the Internet Dating Vetting Spread. So let's see what we have. It's a 6-card spread done with the Light Seers deck. Oh, did I even show you? It's this deck. And I reviewed this one in that playlist. All right, so his or her intention. So if you already have your eye on somebody, and see, here's the Eight of Wands again. That's a Sagittarius card. So, and that has to do with fast movement. It also has to do with communication coming in very quickly. Somebody who likes to move things along very quickly. So they may want to move things along very quickly, rush towards you, rush things along. What attracts them to you? Okay, and this is a Capricorn card. We just had the Devil card. So they may not have the best of intentions. They may be attracted to some type of unhealthy habit. They feel like maybe if you're acting codependent, if you're acting needy, if they sense that you have, any type of addiction like alcohol or anything like that, they're going to be attracted to that. I don't like that. What's the date? The Ace of Pentacles is the date. So, I mean, they may give you a gift. And actually, I do like this part, but I don't like that. All right, so before we go on, because the date is signified by the Ace of Pentacles, but hold off before we get into that. Higher reason, karmic link, commitment, hopes and fears, King of Wands, and it's just a sex thing. The advice is Knight of Wands. Okay, so the date does actually set the precedence for something actually long-term and stable, because you get the Ace of Pentacles. So it's actually a nice, stable beginning. I do like that. So maybe it's something that starts off with not the greatest intentions, but actually changes over time, because the higher reason karmic link is the Hierophant. Higher reason is commitment, stability, and actual maybe spiritual growth. Like that. Hopes and fears, though, that your fears are that it could just be a sex thing. This is what you're worried about. Those are your concerns. You're like, oh, it's just, they're just the king of passion. So the advice is actually don't focus so much on, don't be so serious about it. Have the spirit of fun. So just, be more adventurous and fun and just have fun with it. So on the bottom of the deck, okay, so now again, this could show that it being karmic as well. So the Wheel of Fortune, that's actually a really good card to have. It's a positive card. So it still makes me think that there's a possibility that it is, hold one second, get off. Okay. So when you have pets, sometimes they do things you don't want them to do. Stay off there. So I like that. That's a positive card. So the internet thing, normally, like 80% of the time, an internet thing is not always the greatest. This one may not have the best intentions initially. They may want to rush things along, and they may be more attracted to you as far as like they may be wanting it to be a sex thing, but the date actually sets the precedence for something that's actually long-term and stable, and I do like that. So you might be one of the people that actually has a positive outcome with an internet thing, so that's good. All right, so 6 cards down is Destiny. So the ones that repeated were the Eight of Wands, which is a Sagittarius card, and the Devil, which is a Capricorn card. So quick movement and unfortunately unhealthy habits and thought process, just, things that, I mean, that's the best way to put it, is unhealthy habits. And look at this. It's even almost like it's signifying each other. Here it is here, and here it is here. All right, so, if whoever you were thinking about right now, person you're thinking about, it says they're losing sleep over this, but it's sideways. So maybe that's, they're not as they were. The person is not the one you're thinking about right now is not actually wanting family. They're not wanting children or whatever. And it's telling you whatever it is, if you're thinking about applying for a job or something like that, just hold off for right now. What is all these reverse ones? So someone could be like in a pity party at the moment and afraid of commitment. So the interesting thing is, it says they want to see you, they're anxious, but that's reversed. But then here it is again, and it's sideways. So maybe they're getting over whatever pity party they're having. And it's telling you basically to save your money because, where was it? Apply for the job and buy the shoes were both reversed. So if you're thinking about changing jobs or even spending money right now on things that are frivolous, I would say just hold off. Just hold off. I don't know if it's because the economy is what it is, but for whatever reason, it's telling you to hold off. So, if you are dealing with an Aries, okay. Yeah, somebody is being really chilly right now, because on the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, and we got it on the bottom of the other version of that deck. We got the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, someone's being a little chilly right now. Okay, so if you are dealing with an Aries, they're trying to be patient and they're holding back. If you're, that's shocking because usually Aries isn't patient. Or holds back. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they want to heal and grow with you. They have a lot of love for you. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they want a new start, but they want things to be stable. They're also focused on making money right now, but they do want to reunite with you. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I think they have secrets. They're confused and fears. They may have fears. They're focusing on what went wrong. Oh, okay. If you're dealing with a Leo, they actually have genuine love for you that they're going to offer to you, but they still want to argue and fight, and they're kind of all about drama too. A little bit on the dramatic side. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're focused on money and having it all, and they're kind of ignoring you. They're focused on living the good life. They're ignoring you and blocking you, or at the very least ignoring. If you are dealing with a Libra, they are juggling and possibly weighing their options, but they did they I almost feel like they want to have children with you. That's weird. So if, maybe they're somebody, maybe that's the one with the emotional situation going up and down. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, they're going to come rushing in because they want to move forward with you. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they're being quiet right now and they're losing sleep over this. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they are heartbroken and they're focused on money and being materialistic anyway at the moment. If you are dealing with a fellow Aquarius, they're walking away, and they're just focused on healing and self-love. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I think they're optimistic. They want to grow with you. They're not the most realistic. I think they're a little bit emotionally immature, but they do want to work with you and try and work things out. And here is on the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Wands again. So that's, again, Sagittarius energy. All right, Aquarius, I love you. Thank you. And I will see you all in the next one.